Well, new on KETV, Omaha City Council passes 2 amendments. One will be sent to voters in November. That's to change the home rule charter.
And one establishes a code of conduct for city council members. KETV News Watch 7's Maddie Augustine is here to break down the proposal. Maddie?
Rob Quinicia, after a heated hearing last week, city council members worked to address any concerns that were raised regarding the code of conduct and changes to the home rule charter. Ultimately, both items passing with a 6-1 vote.
Motion passed 6-1.
An amendment to the home rule charter establishing 3 main changes. First, a city council member forfeits their office if they no longer live in the district they were elected to represent.
To me, it's very self-explanatory that if you aren't living in your district, you shouldn't be representing that district.
Second, a city council member can be removed from office if absent from 4 consecutive meetings that are not excused by the council. An issue that was raised after former council member Vinnie Palermo was jailed.
We didn't have a real easy mechanism to take action, and constituents from District 4 were emailing all of us saying, hey, why can't you do something? We're not represented. You know, what can you do?
And finally, a city council member can be removed for violating a code of conduct.
I think a lot of this code of conduct is common sense. It's what we should be doing. It's what the public holds us to. And that's what this code of conduct does.
That amendment will go to the voting public in November, and the second ordinance passed Tuesday establishing that code of conduct for city council members. Something Councilman Don Rose says he's surprised they haven't implemented before.
It seems to me that there was a real hole in the issue there. There really wasn't any accountability for a council member.
But Councilwoman Juanita Johnson stands firm in her opposition, saying the language is too broad and it has not been adequately vetted by the public, adding the only recourse for opposers would be a legal court challenge.
Such a challenge would assert that the will of the people in this matter has not been heard, and that a vote by the people is required for such action to be implemented by this body.
Before voting to approve the code of conduct, several council members made it clear removing a member for code of conduct violations would not be the first step. There will be an investigation and other options like committee meeting removal considered first. Rob Quinicia, back to you.